amarillo, verde. Vaya bien, va, 1, 2. A ver, luego ese, si se estabiliza, vale, ya va verde, vale. Hola, Quimera. Bien. Estaba dando unos fallillos, pero parece que ya se ha estabilizado. Así que vamos a empezar. Bueno, nos quedamos aquí, vamos a hablar un poco con los compañeros. A ver qué nos cuenta.
I am hardly surprised. To answer a question. For someone so dismissive of questions, you ask a great many. The Arishok asked what is the blight. By his curiosity, I am now here. Yes. Never. I cannot go home. It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the darkspawn waiting. As you wish.
No me va a dar. No hay que darle objetos para que te den sus misiones. A ver, íbamos con Wayne a ver si me da lo de sanador.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome. Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
Sí, me da cuenta,
Thank you. Very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do.
And I have to keep going in order to do it.
I think I will be glad when I am done.
A ver, tengo que seguir adelante.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
Bueno, vale, bueno. Quiere morir. Los enanos me vendían.
If there's anything I can do for you, please.
Un montón.
I'm sure you'll be.
Mira que le tengo bajo el volumen, pero me vendían un montón de regalos para los compañeros. Todo esto son regalos. Y gratis. ¿A quién le gusta una piedra de regalo? ¿A distraer? Y para la tía... Cinto de castidad. Tampoco imaginé. Bastón de pollo de la señora Gato. ¿Esta es para la vieja? Ah, mira, sí, para la vieja, ¿cuál es? A la vieja le gustaba el vino. Ah, vale. La vieja era el vino y qué más. Guardamos por si acaso.
Unexpected. Thank you.
50 el tiro.
A generous gift. Thank you.
Está un poco roto entonces estos objetos, ¿no?
Enchantment?
No.
Are you sure I can't interest you in... I'm sure...
La puta, se lo puedo dar todas las veces que quiera, como se me queda en el inventario. Ahora ya me pone que es solo de wine, ¿no? Sí, requisito de ser wine. Bueno. La llave del dormitorio, no sé si es de una misión, la vamos a dejar por ahí. A ver, sí, ahora. Hablando. Ah, vale.
Have you encountered many abominations apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
¿Se buguea? ¿Se salta eventos o qué pasa si se la subo así, corriendo?
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Ah, vale.
Every mage is vulnerable, no matter how accomplished or powerful. One slip, and there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say. Of late, I have begun to wonder if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity. Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
Sí, sí, de todas maneras he guardado antes, por si acaso.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Lo de poder curar la abominación. El marido o alguien querido se transformó, supongo.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
Vale.
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard. Thus it is you who serves, not they. A good king, a true king who cares for his land. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Vale. Oh, bien preparado, no sé. ¿Los encuentros se nivelan o yo soy nivel 20 y me sale un enemigo nivel 50 así por la cara?
If you live apart from others and your actions affect, but if you have power, influence, the drop causes, but what's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability. People don't become mages. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I set a boy on fire.
Ah, qué bien. Ah, vale, vale. Qué bien. La shower de un niño.
It's a long story. I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest, I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me. The eldest son was the worst. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby. I had singed his hair and eyebrows, but injured little other than his pride. Thankfully, all I had to endure was a few nights locked in a cold. The Templars arrived several mornings later. One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets, and even sat me on his shoulders once, when I wanted to look over. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home. Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle. It has been almost a year, hasn't it? Do you miss the tower at all? You can take a mage out of the circle, but you can't take... He was joking, but there is some truth to the statement. A mage never really leaves the circle.
Realmente
And for the rest
contestaría lo
of your life,
contrario,
you will be
que era
seen
una
as a
jaula de
circle
oro.
mage.
Pero como no le dé la razón se va a cabrear. Entonces...
Yes, even though you represent both mages and Grey Wardens, and your actions may reflect well or badly on both groups. Remember Oh, but listen to me go on. You start a conversation, and I just run away with it, don't I? I've been mentoring apprentices for...
¿Cuándo me va a dar su
What's on your
habilidad?
mind? Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today. Well, thank you.
Nah, no me la da. El queso este parece un poco de plástico. Bueno. Voy a vender. A ver, voy a vender. ¿Qué es mejor? ¿Defensa o el índice de armadura? Tiene más Alistair, pero porque Alistair no tiene nada afuera, o sea, subida, subida. Y yo la cota de malla pesada. Realmente le pongo una de templario. Y se le va la fatiga a niveles de ser. Si tiene fatiga en negativo, ¿qué es? Te vas a quedar así como estabas. El casco es que pesa un huevo. Sí, se ve. Tiene más 2 de constitución. Bueno. Vamos a ver. Este está bien. Wayne. Tiene túnica, zancada del velo que le da magia. Botas de cuero. Botas de lisiana. Armadura de lisiana, guantes de lisiano. Casco boy lisiano no tengo. No. Me falta uno para el set. Tenía un objeto parecido, pero no era casco. No sé qué era. ¿Cómo sé si me da el conjunto? Por ejemplo, este es curado y este es de cuero. Supongo que por eso no me da el conjunto.
Are you sure I can't? I'm sure.
Estoy esperando que me den otro guerrero. Lo pongo escudo. Este es demasiado bueno. Ah, pues vender este. Ah, vale. Bueno, me quedo este. Porque, requiere magia. Es como un escudo para mago. Hostia, pues me da un huevo de cosas. Para mi guerrero mágico. Bueno. Y aquí... Tú fuera. Vamos a guardar. Pero puedo tirar hechizo llevando espada.
Yes.
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 Oh, blast it.
Indeed.
Vale. Entonces, vamos así. Al bosque creo que era. Vale. Pelea.
Here comes trouble.
As you say. I shall do it.
Defend yourself.
No sé por qué no se ha venido conmigo, pero bueno.
As you say. It is begun.
You should run while you can.
There's no glory in bloodshed.
Force our hand. Here comes trouble. That's one for me.
Now we go into the
It shall be done.
We must gain the advantage. Trap right ahead.
Trampa de esta, pero os la coméis. Ay, señor.
Defend yourself. Or the fool today.
nothing but excitement. Let us
Come
end this.
get it.
Wayne no dice nada. ¿Hablo con ella?
It is begun.
O este evento no era. Esperar. Ya. Ahora cuando salga. Vamos a robar todos los cadáveres. Cristal de fuego pequeño.
It shall be done. It is begun.
a moment there, I thought it was all over. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
¿Qué le subo a Wine? Congela y eso, ¿no? Otra cosa. Rayo, venga. Y Liliana. Destreza. Robo maestro. Necesito nivel 12, right. El 10. Nivel 10, creo, ¿no? Nivel 10. Quiero ir con Liliana, quiero ir a arco. Pero... le puse este por si se le acerca. Vale. Que como le tengo que subir entrenamiento de combate. Pero vaya. Ya puedo hacer la última invocación, ya tengo el robo a tope. Tan bueno es el objeto que le puedes robar al bicho. Que el arco que le tengo, ojito con el arco. Penetración más 3, ataque más 6, daño crítico. No hay momento que no gaste flecha, porque tampoco tengo yo muchas. En la pelea del boss le pondré con el arco. este es el único. Arco de Bregan. El otro da 6,5 y este necesito 34 de destreza. ¿Dispara o no teniendo flecha? En los juegos siempre me da... La magia es mejor porque la magia no te gasta nada. El arco te queda sin flecha. Ah, vale, flecha, vale, vale. Ahora lo pongo a arco.
Of course.
Todavía no tiene habilidad. En nivel 12 no voy a poder abrir todos los cofres. Ahora la programo para que vaya a arco y si se la acercan que haga barrido de armas. Y ya está. Y aquí hay una puerta que me lleva para la guarida del hombre lobo. Pero creo que está cerrada. Estupendo, guay. Tiene herida seguro, ¿verdad? No, no es herida. Que es muy tonto. Paso yo sin tocar ni una trampa. Ellos, venga. Del tirón a pisar la placa. Bueno, Eliana, vamos a ponerte con el arco. Vamos a decirte que vayas a instancia. ¿Cómo le pongo para que use habilidades? Y ya está. Propio cualquiera, ¿no? Voy a arco y ya está. Ah, vale, vale. Que es como un fénix que no muere. Está muy bien.
Nothing but a
Veran Salanon, Iranala Foros. Nay, Garan Sudale, Garan! Iramelashal, Iramelashal!
Está loca. Aquí he invocado dos, la otra no la he visto. Me la ha liado. Me la ha liado.
very well.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Bueno, esto lo puedo coger cuando me vaya. Y invoca ahí y aquí. Yo me ocupo de esto.
Send me.
I am injured.
Otra vez va a tirar. Esta venga acá esté allí.
Now you fall! As you say, my lord.
Ya solo que lo hacemos.
As you say.
No veo una mierda. Ah, estoy aquí.
For the fool's sake. Defend yourself.
Ya. Supuestamente la colega hablaba en élfico. Yo soy elfo, debería entenderlo, pero... Pero vale. Bueno. Requiere magia. Y me da fatiga 49. Cógela, cógela. Cierto, esta hablaba como hablábamos los andaluces. No nos entiende nadie, me da igual.
It shall be done.
Bueno, seguimos nuestro viaje. ¿Ah, sí? Hay que ver. Estos humanos destruyendo una civilización. Aquí va a haber juego. Me van a violar, me van a violar. A ver, bajé aquí. No me acuerdo. Viejo amigo.
Very well.
Katana!
Now we go into bed. Damn you! As you say. Quickly, we must fight! Watch out! As you say. I am ready.
Epostitala!
It is begun. Away with you! I shall do it.
sabía que iba a salir fantasma, pero yo creía que le iba a matar bien.
We must fight.
Joder, tú no puedes resucitar aquí a la gente.
Where now? As you say.
Ah, mira, mira. No estudiaba.
Very well.
Y parecía tonto el Kunari.
I am armed.
Ve como ha muerto, fácil. Fácil y sencillo. Para toda la familia. Ya ha gastado todos los decks. Ya ha gastado todos los cataplasmas. Que había hecho 50. Joder. A ver. Tengo que hablar con el enemigo. Si no tengo que hablar con el enemigo, le puedo matar de aquí fuera. Si tengo que hablar... Quedamos aquí.
Right ahead.
It always comes to this, doesn't it? It is begun. Let us end this.
Blast! I will not fail. Blast it! As you say. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. Quickly, we must fight!
Nada, querí para adelante. Venga.
I shall do it.
Maker's breath! Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
I am ready.
Right ahead. right ahead. Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Quieto todo.
Trap right ahead.
Para los... ¿Qué? Ah, que los pares, sí, sí.
I'll do it.
Sí, no se comen todas.
Trap right ahead.
Lo bueno que
Right away.
las placas estas se activan varias
As you
veces,
like.
entonces las puedes desactivar y me dan la experiencia, aunque me las como.
It's done.
Esa no les apetece verla. Las he pisado por sabía que estaban ahí. Pero no les apetece.
I'll do it.
Diario de un aventurero. Vamos a ver tú primero. Que no me fío un pelo de la trampa.
Now you fall! I will not fail. Enough! No quarter shall be given. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. There is no glory in bloodshed. It shall be done.
That should not have taken as long as it did. done. That
It
should
is
not have
done.
taken as long as it did.
Very well. Well done. Very well. I am armed. It is begun. Be wary. If we must fight, let us do it quickly. It is begun.
Try not to look too incompetent.
Ah. Solo estaba este.
It is begun. Quickly, we must fight!
No, yo te hago caso. Aparte, a distancia ya has visto cómo es. En plan, te quedas lejos. Te separas del grupo, una mejita. Que no te la líe mucho. Para arriba seguro.
Maker's breath.
¿Qué coño no viene? Tiene que venir a todas las zonas luego porque no puedo abrir los cofres.
My magic will make short work of it.
Very well.
Now we go into battle.
As you say. Very well. It shall be done.
Now we go into battle. Oh, well done.
Sí, me gusta. Una vez que le pilla, al principio se me hizo muy raro el combate. En cuanto le pillas el truco, está chulo, está chulo. El tema es ese, en plan... La dificultad es básicamente la estrategia. Es decir, si vas a lo loco te parten la cara de 2 guantazos. Dicen, vamos a ver tú dónde vas. Pero vaya, si te lo planifiques, va bien y demás. El problema es eso, hay muchísimos enemigos y algunas veces cuesta controlar a tanto. Los compañeros hacen lo que les sale de la punta. Pero vaya, está chulo, está chulo. Hombre, lo suyo sería ir leyendo toda la historia y demás para pillar lore y de los compañeros, pero que entonces tardo yo aquí 100 horas en pasarme el juego y tampoco. Pero sí, me está gustando. A mí cualquier juego de rol me gusta. Una vez que le pillas el truquito.
It is begun.
Venga, Benito. Sí, sé que te lo sabes. A ver, tengo que... yo no quería entrar aquí. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Dónde se han metido? ¿Por qué? No, vuelvo atrás. El lore, por ejemplo, me refiero, antes que me he encontrado un diario, pues me leería el diario para ver cómo ha morido. Ha muerto el aventurero y demás, pero claro.
What's on your mind?
La resta donde me van a violar. Violada tras violada. Entrañas de cadáver. Había uno que quería que le llevase entrañas de cadáver. No sé quién, qué misión.
It shall be done.
Must it always
Madre mía. Venga, ficha. La cámara alguna vez se vuelve loca también.
be strike?
shall be done.
Yo no quería que entraras a la habitación. Has entrado porque te ha dado la gana.
It shall be done.
Aquí quieto, todo el mundo. Ahora vienen dos lobitos solos.
I shall do immediately. It is begun.
¿Con qué ibas en la última?
As you say,
Now you fall!
it shall be done.
Is that all you've got? Be careful! Brilliant!
It is begun.
Yo no llevo trampa. Ah, entonces. ¿Y de grupo quién? Alistair y quién más.
It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say.
Y ahora quieto todos aquí.
It is begun.
Divide, vencerás. Así, en grupitos pequeños los reviento. Fácil.
Trap right ahead.
As you say. I shall do it.
Make it thrust! Let's end this!
sí, ahí. Por eso lo estoy dejando quieto aquí a la gente.
I shall do it. No!
Aurelian has won the day!
Me tengo que poner la parte de los lobos de los elfos, supongo.
It shall be done.
Trap right ahead.
I am armed. I shall do it.
Get off!
It is enough.
Ahora vemos. Seguramente la líe en la conversación por cualquier motivo.
Yes, of course.
Vale, podéis venir.
Right away.
Se coge esto y guarda.
As you like.
Quiero abrir cofre.
I shall.
Muchacha, que abras el puto cofre. Que todavía no es el jefe.
What's on your mind? It is no...
Nada, quiero abrir una puerta, pero se ha puesto
It is begun.
Se ha puesto en medio. Guardián de la puerta. Vale. Estoy viendo. Pues venga, al jefe sin pociones de curación. Espérate, Eliana, que te voy a dar flecha. Oh. De hielo. Puedo pasar de ti.
Very well.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
Llevo diciéndote, desde que entré aquí, a ti y a tu colega al pierna rápida, no quiero pelear, llevarme con vuestro jefe para hablar. Ni puto casa. Y ahora que he matado a 50 de los suyos, dice, no, no, venga, vamos a hablar.
But why? The lady believes that you may not be aware of everything you should, and has asked to speak with you. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one. Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees. And since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes. We would not let her. We will protect our lady to our last breath. It may yet come to pass that you will kill the rest of us, but until then we will not chance her coming to harm. What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger you further. She is not Witherfang, but she can tell you of Witherfang if you ask. But first, you must agree to parley. Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
Ya estuvo en el velo. Me cargué a la mitad de su población. Uy, qué miedo. Deja de hacer ruido y habla ya de una puta vez. Venga, ya pasó, perrito. Relájate.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest. No, that I am not. If I could have revealed myself sooner, I would have.
Do not listen to her, lady. She will betray you. We must attack her now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature. Those whom I have helped are very grateful for what I have done for them. I offer them guidance, but I do not command them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you. There is more to understanding Witherfang than what Zathrian told you. Listen, and decide whether he has been entirely truthful. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself. Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is.
Deceit is the nature of men.
They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Sí, tenía que haber hablado con el clavito, pero ella tampoco me hubiera dicho mucho. El tema está en que esta gente, los hombres lobos, que antes eran humanos, se merece lo que les ha pasado. O sea, matar a niños y violarlos, yo qué sé. No siento pena por vosotros.
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
Una de estas dos. El otro plan es matar a Gomillo Fulgurante, ¿no? Ay. Si mato Colmillo, los hombres luego se mosquean. Ah, acaba con los elfos, tío. No me había dado cuenta. Creía que era... Venga, vamos.
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Antes os voy a robar. No, no voy a matar a mi raza. Quedan pocos elfos como para ahora terminarla. Tampoco es plan.
I'll do it.
Juego los putos cofres. No puedo abrir ni uno.
Right away. I shall.
Que hay otro cristal.
do battle!
Are you a funny one? You are.
It shall be done.
A ver, vive muchos años. Los elfos viven milenios, pero inmortales no son. Si le mete una bajazo se queda muerta.
Very well. We must have victory.
Yes! Yes!
As you say. Very well.
You will not win!
I shall do it.
Ready!
Now we're going to battle.
I'll try to be merciful.
Very well.
Back!
It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. Immediately. It shall be done.
I never liked this card.
I shall do.
Watch out!
It shall be done.
chulo.
It is begun.
Bien. Ya llevo 3 de 5 eran. A ver.
It shall
Sí,
be
he
done.
guardado aparte. A ver, espérate, que el último mensaje no lo leí. Es que no me fundió todo. Tengo hipoti. Pero vaya, tengo dinero de sobra como para comprar. Tengo 64.
Of course. I shall.
Ah, ¿no? Yo no puedo comprar. Pues mi estrategia era esa, básicamente. Me acaban de joder, pero bien. Tampoco puedo cambiar de grupo ni nada. Fantástico, fabuloso. Muy petado ya de cosas. Qué bien, qué bien. Me van a violar.
As you say.
Sí, he guardado. Antes de los lobos he guardado. Ah, que ya está aquí este. Pero pues pasa de su cara.
Ah, and here you are already.
No, no, no voy a saber escribir. Te estoy diciendo que he guardado ahí.
I am a keeper, with access to powers your king has long forgotten. I was never barred from this place. There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself. Just so, did you? So you wish to play games? I can sense you do not have it. Why are you leaving the ruin? There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants? You do understand that she actually is Witherfang? She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken. Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it. Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it. You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Elven. You know what it is like to have injustice thrown in your face. Their crimes could not go unanswered. I have sworn to protect my people, and I shall. I will not lift a finger to help the descendants of savages who deserved the curse they received. Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her? Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm? I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say. So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit. As is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created? And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
Básicamente
No,
no quiere
that is not how it is.
No quiere morir. Si se rompe el hechizo, vuelve a ser mortal.
What could keep one going after so many centuries of life? Love? Or a bitter hatred that clutches at a heart that should long ago have ceased beating? The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way. Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
¿Por qué tengo que pelear con ellos? El lobo no hace nada.
Quickly, we must fight!
Ya muerte uno. Qué bien, qué bien. Comemos con Isabel. Ah, que bajan por ahí. A ver, voy a intentarlo otra vez. No puedo llegar en ningún caso a una negociación.
It is begun.
Y que no se peleen los dos. No, pero yo quiero intentar llegar a una negociación. No pelear.
Ah, and here you are already. There was no way to tell what... Just so, did you? So you wish to play games. I can sense you do not have it. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us... All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the hard... You are Elven. You know... I remember them as if it were yesterday. Even if they are more than animals now, they desire nothing. Tell me, if you held your own... Very well. You wish me to go and talk?
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this?
No! That is not how it is! I did it for my people. What? See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way. Then you die.
Es que estos son amarillos. Los árboles aparte. Los lobos que no me ayudan.
As you say. As you say. I am armed.
Harto vida. Pues vamos a Risco Rojo. Entera. Si no me puedo poner a... Me puedo poner a dar vuelta de un lado a otro en el mapa para que me salten eventos y subiendo de nivel, ¿no?
Trap right ahead.
Vale. ¿Qué digo? Me puedo poner, por ejemplo, de Denerim voy a la torre, de la torre voy a Denerim, y así, una y otra vez, para que me vayan saltando las peleas estas por el mapa que son aleatorias e ir subiendo de nivel. Aquí a la izquierda. Ah, que son limitadas. ¿Cuál es el nivel máximo entonces que puedes llegar a alcanzar en una partida?
I shall do it.
A cruzar el bosque. Bien. ¿24, 25? Vale. Como el Divinity más o menos. Divinity original. Sí. Ay, mi madre abre la puerta cuando le parece. Sin avisar ni nada. ¿Tienes todo comprado? ¿Todos los DLC? Ah, voy a ir a la tienda.
You have betrayed the trust of my clan, and no doubt stolen even...
No me deja bien. Sí, no. ¿A qué es?
It is good to see you again.
No, que no me
Have
deja
you
el
need of
cofre,
something?
no. Bueno. A ver. Me da igual. Algún día se lo quitaré. A ver, aquí. Relámpago. Vale.
It is good to see you again.
Vámonos de aquí.
Very well.
You were in the chantry. You are a priest?
No, I was a lay sister of the chantry.
Which means...
I lived and worked in the chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the chantry?
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier. You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon. Let me explain fully. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfold. I was being held back. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds, and the Fade contained spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolence, it was one of these spirits that saved me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is... Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time. I do not know. I can feel when the spirit... What's on your mind? I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there. I've always been able to feel the spirits, I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream. I suppose they must. I think it is a spirit of faith. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
Le falta que se haga idol para que le hagan un anime y James lo vea.
There were, and I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles. Ostagar being one. I don't know why I like to think that I was given a rare chance. And I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me. I will not lie, and so I will fight. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger-wagging. You know, I think... What's on your mind? Cure me? What, am I sick now? Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only... Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming.
No te
But
creas.
death comes to everyone.
Los japoneses son muy
It is not
raros.
something
Seguro
to fear.
que lo harían.
People fear when... But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, I think I've led a good life. They say that when you die... What's on your mind? But I do have one regret. Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
A mí no me ha dado misión ninguna.
All he knew of the humans was what he had seen in the alienage. What Anarin needed was time.
Vale.
Time to get used to his new home. I gave him no such. I expected too much from him, too quickly. I gave no... All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent. Oh, I dread to think. I was a harsh... You cannot plant crops in the cold. Patience is what is needed. And I learned that too. Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had bereft... He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down. The Templars. That is what they do. They called him Maleficar, a mage who... I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I should have known better. I failed in it. He talked about the alienage sometimes. And the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish. The Templars are well trained and thorough. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher. And there it is.
Ahí está la misión.
What's on your mind?
If there's anything I can do for you, please.
Vamos a reventar botón, venga. Pero si se las beben, esto va a durar 3 combates, no va a durar más. Ay, estoy ya perdiendo fuerza en el dedo. Cambio de dedo. Vale. 432. Digo yo que serán suficientes. ¿Por qué morir hasta aquí siempre sola? Me da pena.
I await your command. At times, a world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. For a time, I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the... I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had... I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was... Beauty and love are fleeting, and without those lessons I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. To return to your original question, perhaps I find myself at times...
You are not quite as callow as... That is unexpected. You're welcome. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware. That is... I told you before. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside with... Until the night we... They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air... I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell. I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others... I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers. And my sword was gone from my hand. Perhaps. I searched for it. And when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it. They said they found me with nothing. I killed them. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beres. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone, they would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath. If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now. near Lake Callanhad. Perhaps those were...
Ahí está ya casi a tope. Morrigan, saltita. Vamos a hablar con Liliana. Ya que no puedo con Morrigan.
Did you always live in alienage? Was it very terrible? That is, I have never been to the Denerim alienage. In Orlais, most elven servants live in the homes of their masters, often in great wealth and luxury. Yes, but some humans are treated cruelly too. A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are No! Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to have... Thank you. Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
Vale.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we... 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels. Yes, you can imagine where she looked. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, it's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me. You see? This is what I mean. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company. And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact. Huh? You must do that then. Perhaps later. Come then, let us get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important... Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? Where did you hear this? And you believe everything you... Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. The Empress must have her own bards at her disposal, I suppose. In Orlais, in secret, they plot and... I have revealed too much, it seems, but it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
Al otro no creo que lo haga bardo, a este es asesino y lo haré otra cosa, supongo. No soy muy fan de los bardos en los juegos, la verdad. Eso de que toque un instrumento para animar a la party no me parece muy elocuente, la verdad.
My skills served me well, but I found myself in Ferrari. I like to see the maker brought. Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? Yes? I don't think you have the correct... Let's...
Ya está. Ah, vale, sí, lo que me dijiste, moga animal. Se me han caído los cascos y todo. Bueno, ¿y esta cuándo me va a dar lo de sanación?
I will answer to the best of my... The circle is... For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Oster. The Grey Ward... And after that, if I am still left standing, then I will No, of course I don't. I'm old and unsure of what I'm doing. Actually, I'd rather be in a warm chair in the sun, being served pudding. Well, get on it then.
Pues no me la da todavía. Está en 97 de afinidad. Habrá que hacer su misión primero. Y vamos a con el lista. Y pobrecillo lo tengo. Y este todavía no hablo con él.
What do you need? Ask away. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt... No, I never actually became a full Templar. I was the girl they tested. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after. Perhaps the and since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together. Thankfully, no. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium... The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away, either, so they can spread their...
Hey.
What do you need? Ask away. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word. Of course I do. It's just... I don't think you necessarily... Ask me later, perhaps.
Sí, le lava el cerebro. Vamos a hablar con Zebra. Ah, espérate, tenía un regalo para ti. Sí. Estamos listos a ir. Un hueso.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Muy bien, chico. Muy bien.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for? I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait. These are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought...
Vale, de hora. Vamos a guardar.
I shall do it.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Vashaden.
Yes.
Rico Rojo, ¿dónde está? pueblo. ¿Y este pueblo qué pa' qué es? ¿Hay mercaderes o algo interesante? Pobre cerdo. A ver, está el pueblo de Risco Rojo y hay otro que es pueblo de refugio. ¿A cuál voy? Espero. Sí, lo llevo. Alistair, Leliana y Morrigan. Le doy.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Es buenísimo. Es buenísimo.
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Al Eamon exactly? I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Al Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek.
Ah, que eres un principito.
Half brother, I suppose.
Eres un principito. Bueno.
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Arl's son, though. If you're picturing... I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's.
I
was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was... My blood has never been important to me. I've spent my whole life trying to forget about... And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, though if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
No sé si se lo di ya. Ahora no me acuerdo. Vaya.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Oh, I just...
O sea, estuvo bando porque tiene dinero. Más que nada por eso. Es heredero, ahí al trono. Por el puente.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help.
Hold on, what is this evil that's at...
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Qué delicado ha salido el ahí.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these?
No, my lord. They just arrived.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot young.
Covered in mud. Alistair?
Still alive, yes.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Si no llevo a Listair, estas conversaciones se quedan bastante diferentes, por lo que imagino, porque él es el que nos está enchufando aquí. Conoce aquí a Arconde o lo que sea.
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of... Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a death. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, no one has heard from the castle in days. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. Some call them the Walking Dead. They hit again the next... With Cailan dead and Loghain... I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle.
Thank you. Thank you. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired.
Yes.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, you may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Yes, I question. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more. Sir Perth insists. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him. I do not know.
Undead, spirits possessing...
Very well.
Ah, ¿por qué? A Morrigan se la...
Let us pray.
Se la suda la gente, pues.
Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's
Puede morir aquí
sight.
todo el mundo.
Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's...
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming? Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home? I already told you.
Yes?
Father is outside defending the village from the bad men.
All right.
We must
Why?
stay here and be brave. Can you do that? I guess so.
I'm so scared. Sorry.
Father.
Am I bothering you?
What are we going to do?
I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged...
How terrible. You...
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. He said something about saving Mother.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead.
Yes,
You should get...
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head.
Shall we comfort her with lies?
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. You will.
Silence, girl. You want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return.
I shall do it.
What is that smell?
Pero si soy malo no me dan las
There's
misiones.
something else. Oh, more fish.
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Vale.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens. For more reasons than you care to hear, I bet. Still, there's no reason to think... We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an
Well, we do want to help however we...
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle to... I hope you're right. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge. Morale's about what you'd expect. These men are... It would help if we had decent equipment. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning. We need... Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool... His daughter, Val... He demanded we attack the castle. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to... I tell them to maintain... I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Sí, voy a registrarlo entero.
Go away. Curse you! Leave me in peace! You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough. All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
I'll let you in. You wanted to talk? Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Nada, vaya, yo hago el bien por Leliana, Alistair, me da igual.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Is that so? Maybe it'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much. Not good enough. Murdoch's...
You were asking a great...
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing trees?
Right then.
Morrigan.
It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill.
Pero Morrigan, ¿por qué no te gustan las mujeres?
As soon as possible, if I'm gonna get to all these
¿Por qué no te gustan las mujeres, Morrigan? Morrigan, tía, tu felicidad está yendo pero a la mierda, a un nivel vastísimo. ¿Te puedo robar algo? Sí, una caja.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it. I don't think there's anything you'll need in there, but it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up. Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they... Yeah, let...
Entonces la cambio, pero rápido, vaya.
I'll do it.
Vamos a salvar gatito de los árboles. Bueno, voy a hablar con este.
Well, it looks like the damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make... I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards... I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow. We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot. He's a trader, a dwarf. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out. There's not much time before sundown. You'll find him and his men at...
Blast and damnation!
Yes.
Vamos a llevar esto un rato. Esto es muy grande.
As you like. Right away.
Ahí no puedo subir. aquí que vende. Nada porque no hay nadie.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Yes, of course.
En el piso de abajo. Mira, mira.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
A la gente en este juego le gustan mucho los armarios, meterse en los armarios y salir de ellos.
How do you know my name? Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it. Maybe. But she just tells me not to be scared. Even though I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. No. I just heard... Alright. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go... I can't tell you. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and... in the chest, in Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone. I guess you're right. I should...
Ay, no puedo abrir cerradura. Oye, vaya mierda de pícaro. Es más asesino que otra cosa. A ver, ¿dónde está la caja? La hoja verde.
On my way.
Vale. Que te abras, coño.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. You know what? In the interest of keeping my face from bursting into flame, I think I will. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here. Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there. Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue? So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town. Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die. Maybe. Let's hear what you've got. So,
That's what it comes down to, huh? Fine. I'll go. If you want me out there so badly. Spoken like someone who doesn't know me. Go tell Murdoch he won. And I better see you out...
O sales a luchar, te mato aquí dentro. El hacha este, ojito el hacha. Nos pondremos la espada. Ah, vale, que tiene un slot. Sí, cierto. Y esta tiene 2 slots. Two slots. Vale. Está bien la de eso, pero claro. Encanto. Runa... Sí, tengo. Pero tengo que hablar con el otro nano.
There are many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
I am the son of a star-struck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Complete fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time. And you're not a complete fool.
What an utter relief.
And don't worry about the boots.
Sí,
Kings don't need to dress themselves. That's what advisors are for, isn't it?
And star-struck maid.
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out here. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
Espérate, voy a hablar con la tipa esta, la del niño. Y el alcalde. No está ahora aquí.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you. Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least. I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money. Thank you. That's certainly a lot of coin. How can I ever make a cent?
Tampoco. Le voy a dar 5 oro. Eso ya es pasarse. Te doy 1. Sí, en verdad soy un buenazo en los juegos. Hago el bien. Y eso que me obligan a matar a familiares.
I shall.
Yes, what can I do for you? Very...
Que será para luego, digo yo. Aquello en la taberna. Esto es la taberna, ¿no? Porque hay un cofre allá arriba. ¿Cómo llego allí? No, padre. No.
You know, chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up. I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle, and I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret, after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking, and no. I thought about writing. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal. With the Blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Could we? I'd appreciate that. Her name is Goldana, and I think...
Tengo demasiadas misiones y no he entregado apenas ninguna. Vamos a la taberna. Vela. Pero yo ahí. ¿Qué coño hace?
Hello there, friend. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Oh, you know, evil. So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope. Fine. Make them quick. Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual. When the first attack hit, I locked my... Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Alright, I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. Quiet sort. Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just... What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward. But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... But all of this better be here when I get back.
Aquí o voy a pelear o mato... o mato yo. ¿Quién es el elfo callado a la esquina este?
Not looking for company. And that's all we have in common. I'm not here to talk.
You're simply here to access...
What? I'm...
Oh, no.
Look, you're very pretty and all, but I was told to... just leave me alone. Nothing! Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people. But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, but they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. A tall fellow, I forget his name, he's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong. Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, but I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Here, this is a letter from them. It has... I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me. Oh, all right.
Me van a nombrar sargento, estoy mandando todos a la guerra. Bueno, contra más gente haya peleando, más fácil. ¿Cómo llego allá arriba? Muy raro todo.
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that's a traditional Ferelden lamb and pea stew. Do you like it?
Oh, so it was lamb then. It had a certain texture I don't normally associate with lamb.
They didn't make lamb and pea stew for you in Lothering?
We ate simply there. Whole grains made into biscuits or bread, and vegetables from the garden, cooked lightly. No heavy stews.
Ah, so the last lamb you had was probably cooked Orlesian style. Food shouldn't be frilly and pretentious like that. Now, here in Ferelden, we do things right. We take our ingredients, throw them in the largest pot we can find, and cook them for as long as possible until everything is a uniform grey colour. As soon as it looks completely bland and unappetizing, that's when I know it's done.
You're having me on.
Ha! You need to eat in more Ferelden inns.
Voy a poner la conversación aquí. A ver, camarera. Vela.
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh? Fair enough.
Ah, sí, lo vende todo gratis. Vino. Oh, tempura. Obviamente, Guimel. Obviamente. Ah, mira, recetas avanzadas de cataplasma. Échame las da. Esto por perro. No, cancela. Vende hacha. Vende daga. Ah, no puedo vender a esta. No, pero no me deja venderle. Ahí lo tengo aquí todavía. Como me has dicho, para vender y comprar. Vamos, tío.
Repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it. There's not much time before sundown. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty... Overall, I'd say the militia's... Is there anything else? I have a good...
Ya van cogiendo ánimo esta gente.
As you like.
Where are you?
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. I've you to thank for that, stranger. Just do what...
Vende mierda. Una plata. Sí, no me daba tampoco mucha opción. Y nada. ¿Por qué no se une una y la otra? Las pieles. El cuarzo. Vale. ¿Dónde está la puerta? Pone llave de dormitorio, no sé si es por una misión que tengo activa, como tengo 40.
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end.
The king's dead, I hear,
And
the rest of Ferelden's in a civil war. I'm just glad I got a steady job.
Pero esa ya la vendí, ¿no? Esta es otra. ¿O es la misma? Que cargue partida. Ni idea. Mira, aquí está. Espere.
No word from the castle? No.
Ah, mira, ese es.
All is still, as it has
been. Una flopa, Lelian.
It is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your innocent.
Una bonita llave de bronce. De esta manera lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Voy a cenar. Y ya seguiremos, porque supongo que hablo con él, empieza la batalla. Así que nada. Se queda aquí con el bonito castillo de fondo. Gracias por todo, como siempre. Y nada, seguiremos otro día. Hasta luego.